Hey, good morning, everybody. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. This broadcast is for demonstration and educational purposes only. It's important to know that there is a significant amount of risk when trading the financial markets. If you're not familiar with those risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. I am not one of them. All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Sam. Mr. Morales, give us an update, sir. Were you able to get that payout? Good morning, Rao. Good morning, Nicholas. Marcy, good morning. Good morning, Tom. Thanks for joining us today. All right, let's take a look at the Forex Factory. My name's Rory Powers with Right Line Trading. We're going to be showcasing our automated trading bots that run on NinjaTrader 8. And once these bots are enabled, they will execute and manage the trades for you. Isn't that nice? Eliminate all human emotions and errors. Today is Thursday, June 12th. If you're joining me today, that's the good news. Hallelujah. You woke up above ground. You're still in the game. Thank God. Okay, this morning we had the big PPI report. Market had a positive reaction. They were really thinking those tariffs were going to cause some inflation, but it was lower than they expected. It went up just a touch, 0.1%, I think. And the market had a positive reaction to it at 8:30. That was the report that came out um, at 8:30, about 45 minutes ago. And let's see what else is coming up at 10:30. Natural gas storage. Natural gas storage. At 1 o'clock, the 30-year bond auction. Uh, Listen, beware, everybody. Tomorrow is Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Okay, we are due. We're going to have a big day today. Good morning, Judy. Good morning, Duke. Tony's in the house. Ocean's K9. Now, if today's your first day joining us, what I have, let me just explain my workspace a little bit. We're going to be trading the futures, very liquid instruments, the futures index equities, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500. We're in the background trading the Dow, and we've diversified into crude oil and gold. And we have our leaderboard, which is right here. These are the bots that are performing the best in the current trading environment. A little bit of a red flag here. Now, I was not enabled last night. I enabled it about 6 or 6:30 this morning. But I only have a couple of bots that are in positive territory, which is a kind of a bit of a red flag. We like to see this whole leaderboard lit up in green, where we have a large number of choices. Today, it's a very slim pickings on our leaderboard. On the bottom left, I have what we refer to as our lagometer, the lagometer, and that tells us how many seconds or milliseconds our charts are lagging price. As long as we're in this green territory, we're in good shape. Now, we also like to look at the overall environment that we're getting ourselves into. What has the market done over the last 24 hours, the last 12 hours? Well, here we are at midnight. The Asian Open, we took a leg down. And the London Open, um, a little leg back up and then was very flat. And then when that news report came out, we got a pop to the upside. The market, we know, does not like those gaps. So we're going to look for a retracement to fill in this gap. Well, let's see where the session close was yesterday. The session close was actually right about where the price is now. 1630. Right about here. So there really isn't a gap up. From where the session closed, we're actually a little lower right now. Not much lower, though. And the NASDAQ, I like to look at the NASDAQ on the 20U. Here's a trade on gold. Let's keep our eye on gold. Like I mentioned earlier, we've got a really nice diversification of bots, and sometimes gold will get red hot. So we like to keep that in the corner of our eye. The 20 Unarenko. There it is. Oh, it took a big leg up this morning at 8:30. Look at this. Slowly retracing now. Good morning, Mukhtar. Thanks for joining us. Gold is one of the few positions we're in right now. So let's pivot to gold for a moment. If we could break through this area of support, we have a clear shot to our profit target. Now you'll see this trade being managed with a trailing stop. My stop is over here above price. We went short, so we're looking for the price of gold to go down. This blue line that you see price kind of lingering on is an area of support. There's a lot of buyers sitting right there. They've got orders in to buy gold at 34.02. Gold is trading at $3,402 an ounce on the futures market. Here goes. Got the break of support. And now we have a clear shot straight down to our profit target. Let's see if it has some follow through. Good morning, Priscilla. We're going to be trading some Apex accounts on a trade copier. And here goes gold. When these news reports come out, sometimes they're looking for a safe haven where risk is at the lowest. Institutional traders. Now we're going to be taking our power play trade of the day here in just a few moments. And the power play is a trade that we take on the NASDAQ on a 30 range. Now this bot on the top of my leaderboard is actually gold. I know it says iBot ES 20 range risk 500. It's actually this gold bot that you see here. I need to fix the account on that. So gold is at the top of our leaderboard at the moment. That can change very quickly. Ogola, good morning. Gold is up 720. Wow, nice. Hmm. All right, let's get ready for the power play. Put gold over here for now. Oh, it jumped right back in short. Right back in short. I always like to put my profit target right above support. Wow. Judy's up 4,500 today on gold. Gold is moving nicely. All right, 928, 928. Congratulations. Yes, thank you, Rao. Okay, let's put this on the power play, which it is. All right, good luck, everybody. We're about 2 minutes out from the market open. What we need in order to take a trade on the power play. Let's put this on the sniper. The AI sniper is our 20 Unorenko. It happens to be in a long trade right now. So we had that big pop up at 8:30 with that news report. Let's see what happens when the market opens in just a moment. Okay, there we go. Right back up. Right back up. Nice, Rao. Congrats. 750 on the scalper. Watch this break a resistance here. We get a break to the upside. We could have a runner. Here we go. Oh, we got some room there. Oh, we got some room to the upside. Didn't break. Come on through. Come on through. Good volume. Nope, didn't break. I thought it was going to fly right on through. $20U is set up long. We need a break of resistance for a long trade. My 20U is on the sniper. Um, the account that it's projecting as the sniper. My 30 range is projecting the power play. And in order for this to take a short, we need the 20 Unirenko to retrace all the way back down below the 50. Here we go. Looks like it's going to retest that area of resistance. Good morning, Khalil. Mr. Syed, it's a pleasure to have you here. Come on, break through. All right, it's tested it three times now that we've seen. Coming up for a fourth. We got some buying pressure. Let's see if we can break through. We've got a lot of sellers sitting right here. 21,870. Holy Earth, good morning. God bless you. Come on, pop up to the upside. Let's go. I want my long right in here. Got this nice open area. Yesterday, it seemed like there were so many areas of support or resistance. My eyes were crossed. Our 15 is just crossing our 50 on the 30 range. Market structure wise, that's a beautiful short entry. On our higher time frame, we're just not lined up yet. Okay, the iBots just kicked in at 9:35. Ooh, gold is in a monster. I'm watching gold out of the corner of my eye. Starting to set up for a short. Here it comes. I'm referring to the NASDAQ. Power plays in. Let's see price action here. Almost to the profit window. I'll tell you, if it hits our profit target, we broke through resistance, and we want the next entry. I'm not gonna move my. Here we go. Let's see if we get this break. Keep going up. Break through. Break through. Oh, man. Push through. Got a full winner there too, and I missed it. Oh, man, I can't trade into this pivot. Break through. Go ahead. Get up there. Okay, now we're through that pivot. Came right back down. Well, that resistance could turn into support right here. Let's see. See if it launches. Boy, what a beautiful power play trade it took. I was distracted with gold. Come on, let's get in this trade. Take off. No, it doesn't have a trailing stop, Duke. It has the profit window. Doesn't have a trailer. Well, you see the price action. It's choppy again. Could get a signal A now. A signal A. Our RSI line is buried to the 0%. If it comes up and breaks through the 20, that could give us a signal A entry, which are nice entries. They're usually nice and tight to the 50. Problem is our upside resistance is preventing the trade. It's retesting this area again. Now we can't get in now until maybe a signal C, B or C. Come on, let's go. Let's push up higher. We've got a nice window of opportunity right in here. Missed that. First trade was a full winner. Trade with Gator. It's right at the overnight open. Solid area of resistance. Yeah, we got a solid area right here. The winner was a, oop, that was weird. Wow, look at gold right back in. I believe so, Walter. Yes. That's why the pivots are projected like that. If I had loaded a day, they would be completely different. Let's see if we get this break. The strategy is looking at a day of data loaded. Gold is back in on a beautiful long trade. Holy smokes. Big volume on gold. This is gold here. It's getting a big leg up. It's up 620. Good morning, Suzanne. No, this one has a day. This has 1 day of data. This is exactly what the strategy is looking at, is what I'm seeing on my chart. I'm going to put a day on this as well. So Walter, to answer your question, I put a day of data on my chart, and that it's matching what the strategy is looking at. We're stuck in a very narrow range here. We're right between the 50 and resistance. Come on, give us the break here. All right. Come on, breakthrough. This is how the trading environment's been the entire week. The first hour, anyway. Here we go. Now, pop up now. Let's go. Man almighty. Boy, that pivot is holding strong. Come on, get us into this thing. Let's go. We got some room to the upside. Our RSI line is just about there for a signal B. We see a little triangle come in and we're getting, here we go. See that little triangle come back in. And that candle closed to the upside with a big push. Come on, pop up. Come on. Ah, man. Oh, man almighty. Well, it's a good thing. This price action's been tough. Our Laguerre is buried. Our RSI line is pinned to the top. Well, not anymore. Gold's back in short. Getting some good moves on gold. It's tempting. Hmm. I tell you, I'm very tempted to load up this trade copier and copy this gold bot today. Our ES30 range drone is in a trade as well. Coming up on 10 o'clock. Hey, Walter, good morning. Do you favor the Laguerre from the 20U or the 30 range? I'd take them both into consideration. You know, the 20U is my higher time frame, so I know that's going to be a little slower kicking in. If I'm looking for an entry on my 30 range, my Laguerre might be pinned on my 30 range, and I'll look at it on my 20U for confirmation. Um, where it might be pinned to the downside on my 30 range, it might just be breaking through the 80% line on my 20U. So I look at them. I look at them both. I like to look at them both, just as a gauge for momentum. Gold is up 850. It just popped in long as soon as it broke above the 50. And boom, it's off. Nice, Carol. Great trade. It's man, gold is starting to, have really nice moves up and down. Can't say that about the Nasdaq. We've got to find something we can make money with. The power play is on top of the leaderboard. Here it comes. Now it's retracing. That's a good sign. Here we go. We're getting a retracement now. Let's see. Good volume. Oh, shoot. They're starting to sell off the Nasdaq. Great. Oh, it just jumped in short again, Carol. Gold just jumped in short. Now this could pop me in. This could pop me into this long trade on the Nasdaq here. If I break through this 50, my 20U, remember, is above the 50. So this 30, the power play is looking for a long. Momentum's headed straight up. My 20U, it's kind of sloped down a little. Excuse me. I hear my daughter, my 2-year-old. That's such a cute age. Just adorable. Come on. Give me one pop straight up to this red line. Now, there's decent volume on gold today. Here we go. Here we go. This could be the pop up I was looking for. Here we go. Come on. Give us one pop to the upside. Oh, I'm really kicking myself for missing that first trade. Here we go. Ten o'clock. 10 o'clock. Oh, shoot, Terry. You got one more shot, Terry. Maybe you hit the next one. Terry's going for the 1-day pass on that NASDAQ 30 range. It's just the dog days of summer. Let me tell you. 10 o'clock and our volume is struggling. Let's see how many contracts per minute are crossing. Gold has more volume than the NASDAQ. We're at 500 contracts a minute. 600. 700. Just barely 700 contracts a minute. I don't know that I even want to trade to enter. right now. My gold bot jumped back in short. Oh, shoot. That's strike two. That 25 tick stop is tight, Terry. Here we go. Maybe we get a move down now. 15 just crossed the 50. If this breaks through the 50, we're in short. It didn't. It bounced right off the 50. Come on, let's get this trade long. Oh. Well, Nicholas, I hope it's not your final results. It sounds like you've had a bad week. Come on, give us one nice push, either up or down. We're just bouncing all over the place today. Hang in there, Nick. Don't get discouraged. Things will change. I've been right where you are 100 times. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Nice little pop here. Got a burst of volume. There we go. We're in long. Let's see if we can get through all of this resistance. Holy smokes. Let me do this thing a favor. Let me get my profit window in, hopefully. Come on, keep coming up. Big volume. 3,200 contracts a minute. Let me get in if I get my profit window, I'm going to move my profit target. Come on up. Get my profit window. Bounce. Bounce now. Bounce off that 15. Come on. Pop up. Pop up. Come on, get my window. A little bit higher. Hmm. Hmm. Taking some heat here. We need a bounce off this 15. Come on up. Come on up. Push on through. Great job, Khalil. Come on, push up now. Let's go. Let's get it. Big push up. Oh, look at the difference between my eval. Come on up. Get my profit window. Get my profit window. Get up there. All right, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. Now let's see if we can get some legs. Let's see if we can get some legs here. Push through. Push on through. Get my PAs out of there. Come on, break through that upside resistance and let's ride this. Got some running room to the upside if we can break through. Here we go. Let's go. Break on through. Break on through. Push it up. Push through. Push through. Okay. Let's go. Let's ride this up. Don't come back now. Don't come back now. Ah, got my stop. All right. Well, listen, that was a tough day today. We did find a winning trade though. Amen. Took a little patience, but it did come our way. We were able to put 675 in the PA accounts, a total of 1280 across all the Apex accounts. Got a one and done. We look to make 200, 250 to 500 a day. You still in it, Oceans? Nice. Thanks, Dominic. Thanks, Duke. That ES-30 range on the Star drone is in a monster. 750. Let's take a look at the E-mini. Power play back in long. Got some buying pressure here. Boy, this thing could take off. Here we go. This is the type of price action we were looking for. Great job, Duke. Let's see, today is the 12th. Let me get a current up-to-date P&L. Looking to get in our profit window on this ES30 range. Still gonna have some buying pressure here. This is where I am. This is my P&L of my PA accounts. These are PA accounts with Apex from January 16th to June 12th, which is today. I'm up 32,373. 32,373 over just under 5 months. Thanks, Gene. By the way, I am going fishing. A week from today, I'll be in Costa Rica, sir. The only problem is on my flight, my friend who's a pilot talked me into the buddy pass, and now I'm learning what the buddy pass means, and it means that I'm on a whim and a prayer. I've got to count on there being an open seat. I talked to him last night. He said there's 7 open seats. He says you're going to be all right. I said, well, I might get there, but am I okay to get home? It's a little uncomfortable flying standby, but I'm going to be faithful. I could have just bought the ticket. It was at the time it was 585 round trip from Miami. And I'm planning on coming home with I bought a portable, it's a suitcase that's a freezer. It's a freezer suitcase. You pack it with ice and it's like it keeps it cold. It's like a cooler, but it's on wheels. You can wheel it right through the terminal. So I'm hoping, that I don't have this freezer full of fish and I'm stuck in the airport for 24 hours. June 13th, Dominic? Juneteenth, June 19th. Oh, you mean for Friday the 13th? No, the market's open tomorrow. Now it is closed Juneteenth. June 19th, the market is closed. This thing might not be done yet. There we go. The ES30 is in my window. So it's going to be a good day for the ES30. And now my NQ30 broke through support. Power plays up 1,000 today. That I bought ES4U is a great strategy. What'd you do, Oceans? Nice. 350 on it. Okay. So, hey, listen, 350, not too shabby. We can only take what the market will give us. You know what I mean? And this chop to hammer out 350. Hey, Ninja Codes. Thanks for joining us today. You've been creating and backtesting your own EAs, and from results intraday, EAs tend to perform good in backtest and live, unlike scalp EAs. Gotcha. Interesting, Ninja Codes. All right, it's 10:25. I'm going to put a link in the chat box. The Kush, Mr. Kushner, this evening at I believe 7 or 7:30 Eastern, is going to be sharing his prop trading hack. I had Duke ask me, what the heck is a hack? His prop trading methodology, his repeatable strategy that he uses to beat the market, his shortcut. He has a rules-based system, and he's going to be sharing it today at about 7. Let me pull it up. Bear with me. Okay, the webinar is at 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern. Prop trading hack. I did, Carol. The power play trade that we took, that we were able to get into, where was it? Let me put it on my PA account. It'll be easier to find. It was right here. It was at 10:07, and it turned into a nail biter for a minute, and then it broke through, and I took profits on the trade, and I made about 650 across all three of the PA accounts for a green day. For the week, plus 672 across all three accounts. These last few weeks, it kind of went flat. But we hung in there in a tough environment. When things get a little rosier, we'll be ready. So this evening at 7, let me just double check the time. Yes, it's 7. 7 o'clock. David Kushner, he's going to discuss why most prop traders fail and his secret to success, his prop trading hack. And I can give you a hint. This guy is, I mean, super conservative. He looks at the technicals, and when everything lines up, they must line up. We have, just to show you what I mean, we have in this, let me see if they'll show up on this black background. On this cross indicator, we have what's called a dashboard. And for example, in order for this to show an entry would be a cross. And this is in the masterclass module 2 that we go into this. This one has the signal B entry enabled. And these are the conditions. These are the rules that must be in place in order for this strategy to execute a trade. It looks at support and resistance. Support and resistance lines are down on the bottom. We always want a clear pivot and clear volume zones. Market structure, the position of our 15 and our 50. Market structure with the signals and criteria, whether the 15 is above or below the 50. And then we have a number of our indicators that we can also look at. So there's an input on this cross indicator that's called the dashboard. The dashboard. Since signal A is not enabled, we can. So the dashboard, it's on show dashboard. But the problem is with this black background, it won't show it. Let me see if I can make the font white. I don't think I can. No, there's a picture in it. There's an image. Well, tomorrow when I have more time, I'll show you what I'm talking about. But what I was going to show you is the strategies. When I enable that dashboard, it'll have all of the conditions listed at the top left of my chart. And if the condition has not been met, it'll be red. If it has been met, it'll turn green. Once they all turn green, meaning all the conditions have been met, a cross will fire off on my chart. Well, that's what's going on in David Kushner's brain. He has his set conditions like a robot that must be met in order for him to pull the trigger. And that's his prop trading hack. And he'll be sharing it tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you're available, that registration link is right in the chat box. Even if you're not available, go ahead and register anyway because you'll get the replay. You'll automatically get the replay and some really nice discounted offers from Right Line Trading. I'm going to, let me just see if anybody else had any questions. It did pop, Carol. You're right. I'm laughing at you, Duke. A square grouper What they call a square grouper is down here in Florida and in the Keys is, they get a lot of drug runners from South America taking their drugs in the across the ocean, and sometimes they dump them overboard. They're like kilos of cocaine or bales of marijuana or whatever it might be, and they call those square grouper. Very funny, Duke. Um, but listen, I want to thank everyone for joining me today. And God willing, we're going to be back tomorrow. If you would, please like my video here in the and Nicholas, please give me a call. Give me a call, Nicholas. I'd really love to talk to you. I want to help you. I want to see if I can get you on track. And yeah. But thanks everybody for joining me today. Hope you have a blessed rest of your day. It is Thursday. Thursday. It's early. For me, I'm done trading. I am done trading. Yesterday, I came back in the afternoon. I was talking to Marcy, and we both came back from taking that losing trade, that $300 loss, and made it back in the afternoon session. But today, I'm happy where I'm at, and we look to make 250 to 500 a day. My head is just above water at $600 in profits for the week. And man, I'll tell you, I don't remember a week it being this difficult, this choppy. For our morning session. There are times in the afternoon it seems to have some nice moves, but the hour or hour and a half that we meet here in the morning is this week has been very choppy, very choppy. Okay, Mukhtar, you're welcome. Have a blessed rest of your day, everybody. God willing, we'll be back. Let's do it again tomorrow. Same time, same place, same channel. Let's close the week off on a positive note. We're going to do our weekly review, and then we're going to have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. We'll talk to you and we'll see you tomorrow. So long.